One love. Sending love to our beating hearts. Peace and love. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for feeling. A deep secret for happiness. A deep secret for happiness. Why is this a deep secret for happiness? There's two reasons, really. One, because it's really deep and personal, and I've never read it anywhere else. I've discovered this for myself, I think. I'll be interested to know if anybody else has been having similar experiences. And the other reason why it's the deep secret for happiness is because it's found in one of the deepest centers of the body. Let's talk about this. I almost didn't make this video today. On my way running down the hill to the river where I live, I saw a mongoose cross my path. Now the mongoose crossed my path and then it turned back. In Jamaica, some people say that if you see a mongoose and it crosses your path and it turns back, it's a bad omen. So I wondered whether I should make the video. But I decided to make it still. When I got down to the river, I was hopping over the rocks and I slipped and my phone dropped into the river. And I thought to myself, well, that's the end of my video today. But I found my phone and it's still working. So if it cuts out halfway through this video, you know why. The deep secret for happiness. I've been living in Jamaica now for over 10 years. Before that, I was living in London. Grew up in London. With my mother. My father died when I was just 9 years old. So I grew up with my mother. A very close relationship I had with her. But about 10 years ago, she became sick with dementia. Up until that point in my life, I've never really had any problems. I had a really blessed life. My mom used to say I had a charmed existence. I traveled when I wanted to. I had my own place, you know, I had a very happy life. When my mother got diagnosed with dementia, I remember when the doctor told me that my mother would never be the same again. It was quite a shocking experience. The whole experience was really horrific, watching my mother deteriorate. I sat down with her in the hospital for 3 months straight, visiting her every day and watching her gradually become somebody else. I can always remember asking my mother when she was in the in-between stage between her normal consciousness and dementia. Mom, what's happening to you? And she said, I feel like I'm in a dream. I think that's the last time I really actually spoke to my mom in a real conscious state. My stepfather decided to take her to Jamaica to live, so I also came here about 10 years ago. They returned to England. She died about 3 years ago in England. It's the first time I've ever been back to England since I've been in Jamaica to bury her. Now, while I was going through this really sad experience, I found the deep secret for happiness. It was such a horrific experience, such a sad experience. Everything seems to be going wrong in my life. My business, I let my business go because of my mother. My relationships were breaking down with people. It was the saddest point of my life. I started doing a lot of meditating. It was my only way, really, to overcome the sadness I was feeling. I went deep inside myself. At the time, I remember I was reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It really helped me, especially his chapter on the pain body. Concentrating on the sensations inside the body. Those unhappy emotions, those unhappy vibrations. I sat down meditating for hours on end. While I was in the hospital with my mother, hours at a time, I would be concentrating on my pain body. I listened to Abraham Hicks a lot. Started to understand the law of attraction a lot better. One day while I was meditating on my pain body, I realized I could feel a sensation in the middle of my head, in the pineal gland area, a really happy sensation. I noticed that anytime I focused on the energy in my body, after a while I would feel this happy sensation right in the middle of my head. It felt really good. So I would hold on to this happy feeling in my head. And the more I held on to this happy feeling in the center of my head, the happier I became. I find myself really happy sitting down in the hospital with all these dementia patients and my mother really sick. I was happy inside. The only thing I've read about which is similar to this experience I'm talking about is Mantak Chia's idea of the inner smile. Similar but not the same. Like I said, I've never read about this, I've never actually spoken to anybody who's had similar experiences. But I found that in any situation, especially situations that are really testing, if we can focus on our energy in our body and then find that happy sensation inside our head and hold on to it, we can find happiness within ourselves, independent of external surroundings. Try it. See if you can feel. First, just feel the sensations in your body. Hold on to them for as long as you can. You know, when you get up in the morning sometimes and you feel kind of like heaviness on your chest area, your solar plex area, sad kind of feelings, fearful feelings, hold on to them. Don't run away from them. Go into them, experience them. After a while, the happier sensations will become apparent. The happy sensations for me always start in my head area, inside my head. I believe this is the actual real meaning of the chakras. You know, the lower chakras have different energies of frequencies. You know, the adrenal gland produces adrenal energy, which can feel quite fearful. And the higher we go in our glands, the more the hormones produced are happier. Later on I found out that the pineal gland produces opiates. The pineal gland produces serotonin, which is a happy hormone, melatonin, which is also happy hormone, oxytocin. I don't know if it's these hormones I'm feeling or all three of them. I don't know, but all I can describe it is as a happy sensation in my head. This is the deep secret for happiness. Your happiness is inside you. You don't need anything external to make you happy. Even in the saddest situations, if you look within inside yourself, you can always find these happy sensations. Because I'm talking about it, I'm actually feeling a rush of these happy hormones right now. Peace and love, everybody. I hope you got something from this video. The deep secret for happiness is right here. Just concentrate on the sensations in your body. Become familiar with your energy, with your frequency. And after a while, you will experience these happy feelings. And when you do, hold on to them. And they will spiral out into your world, manifesting beautiful scenarios and happy situations. Thanks for your time. Peace and love. Sending love to all beating hearts. One love. Peace.